Okay guys, now we are going to do another confusing question type, which is type B. And by the way, type B questions will be just, it depends on your luck. Whenever students complain reading was very difficult, it means there were more type B questions. And if there are more type A questions, then reading is going to be fine, okay? In part 1, mostly they give you type A questions, but if you are unlucky, part 1 starts with list of headings. Okay, part 1 starts with which paragraph contains the following information, okay? So don't worry. Now, which paragraph contains the following information? Please listen. First, bhashan. Bhashan is this. Whenever they give you which paragraph contains the following information, they give you a sentence or a phrase. In the passage, exactly there is a similar sentence or similar phrase, and you have to match them. That's it. Okay? But you know, finding one sentence from all the passage when they have replaced the words all together is not an easy job. So that is why do it at the end, because then you'll be familiar with the passage. Now at least we are familiar with this palm oil because we have already done 21, 22, 23 to 26. So we are familiar. Now let's start. Question number 14. Examples of a range of potential environmental advantages. Underline underline examples and then range of potential environmental advantages of oil palm cultivation. Now find a paragraph where they talk about oil palm cultivation and environmental advantages, like environment is good for that, environmental benefits, environmental advantages, and all that. Look for the word ecological, look for the word benefit, environmental advantages, ecological benefit. Scan it, ecological benefit. That's right. Everyone, please come to paragraph F, and I'm reading it from third line. Oh, bas kar ja. Paragraph F from third line. Paragraph F, third line. After full stop. That immensely high yield, which is predominantly what makes it so profitable, is potentially also an ecological benefit. Now, when they say potentially ecological benefit, and by the way, if you come to the second paragraph of F, second paragraph of F, third line, after full stop. The more carbon a plant sequesters, the more it reduces the effect of climate change. So this is one ecological benefit, and the other one is given in paragraph F, the first part. So question is examples of a range of potential. For range, they have given 2 examples. Come back, please. Come back to paragraph F. What is one example? One example is potentially also an ecological benefit, and second example is the more carbon a plant sequesters, the more it reduces the effect of climate change. So these are 2 benefits. For question number 14, correct answer is F. Now one paragraph may contain 2 options as well. Let's go on. Question number 15. Description of an organization, you know it already. Description of an organization which controls the environmental impact of palm oil production. G. And see that? Now this is the benefit of doing other questions first and doing this one at the end. What is that organization? RSPO. That is the organization, and they have described this organization. So some questions are easier, and again I'm telling you, do it in the end. Never start with it. If you start with it, dimag gaya khali. Yeah. Let's go on. Question number 16. Examples of the widespread global use of palm oil. Very simple. Look here. They will say palm oil is used at home for cooking. Palm oil is used in industry for making soap. Palm oil is used for making shampoo and all that. Examples of widespread global use of palm oil. They will talk about different countries as well. A. Good. All right. See that? Palm oil is an edible oil derived from the fruit of an African oil palm tree. And then what do they say? Come to second line. It's almost certainly in the soap we wash with in the morning, the sandwich we have to for lunch, and the biscuit we snack. So biscuits, soap, and sandwich. Okay, biscuit, soap, and sandwich. And these are the uses of palm oil. And by the way, can you find anything which tells us about description? Which tells us widespread global. Okay, can you see anything global? Huh? Where is it? Which line? Second line. All right. In the word. Absolutely. Clear? And one more thing. When you read this sometimes, and one more thing you got to do. Important one. When you read a statement, you should just think that such type of statements usually come in the beginning. Because when they talk about palm oil, in the beginning they tell us about the uses. And if there is any question about future, they mostly talk about future in the end. Okay, so this thing will help you as well. Question number 17. Reference to a particular species. Now we don't know birds, animals, or whatever. Reference to a particular species which could benefit the ecosystem of oil palm plantations. Why? What do they talk about? Which species? Birds, nest, fern. That is the species, absolutely. It's paragraph H. See that the benefit of doing other questions first, you are quite familiar with the passage and you can do it easily. Paragraph H, third line. The bird's nest fern, they've given the name, biological name, grows on trees, is an epiphytic fashion, meaning it's dependent on the tree only for support, not for nutrients, and is native to many tropical regions. So that's the species, and the answer for question number 17 is H. Question number 18, please. Figures, very simple. Look for a paragraph with numbers. Whenever they say figures illustrating the rapid expansion of palm oil industry, figures. Yeah, see that? Figures illustrating the rapid expansion. Figures means numbers. Yeah. Rapid expansion of the palm oil industry. Paragraph B. And what are the figures? 6 to 17 million hectares. Got it? See, sometimes it's this easy. Okay, now if you find figures in 2 paragraphs, then what do you have to do? Read the question again. Come back to question. Figures illustrating rapid expansion. Now, rapid expansion, that is going to be in hectares. Do you understand? Hectares. It's just like you are measuring the land. So, land is measured in hectares. So, that is why for question number 18, right answer is B. Listen, I told you the point. Do you understand? It's just not the numbers, because they use the word rapid expansion. So expansion of palm oil industry on land, it means they might use the word hectares or any other word. Question number 19. Economic justification for not opposing the palm oil industry. Economic justification that it is giving profits to the country or it is the backbone of a country. That's why they should not oppose palm oil industry. Okay, well done. Come to paragraph E. One response to the boycott movement. And for that they use the word opposing the palm oil industry. Opposing means like the boycott and all that. One response to the boycott movement has been the argument for the vital role palm oil plays in lifting many millions of people in the developing world out of poverty. Now see that? One sentence only. Now what is it? Come back to the question. Economic justification. What is economic justification here? Developing world out of poverty. That is their economic justification. And what else they mentioned here? For not opposing the palm oil industry. Very simple. One response to the boycott movement has been Boycott movement has been means not opposing the palm oil industry. And what is that? In developing country or developing world, it takes people out of poverty. So question number 19, answer is E. Just underline it and go back home, read it again, and you'll find it. Do it individually as well. Question number 20, examples of creatures badly affected by the establishment of palm oil plantations. Example of creatures, names of animals. C. Why C? Elephants, tigers, rhino, Sumatran orangutan or whatever, okay? See, so see that? It's not that difficult. For question number 20, answer is C. So if you do it in the end, then you will be familiar with the passage. You can do it easily. Many questions you will answer without even going to the passage. Right? Got it? Okay. Thank you.